Did I say this was tough going? It is, it's tough going. Alright there, welcome back, or welcome if you've just stumbled across this video and you're new to my channel. It's Thursday afternoon, we're heading into the Easter bank holiday weekend, so I've decided to come out for a wild camp, and the destination for tonight is up that thing there. Guess what it is? Atb Peter. It's not a long walk, it's only just short of a mile to get up there, but as you can see, it's really steep. Anyway, let's get a move on. So like I said, we are heading into the Easter bank holiday weekend, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take half a day off work and I'm gonna get out tonight and do a wild camp before the crowds descend on the Lake District, because I don't really do crowds. The weather isn't too bad. I know we've had a good few weeks of beautiful weather, nice sunshine. Yeah, it's been a little bit windy, but there hasn't been one drop of rain, has there? But the weather forecast over the last week or so has changed a little bit, and when I checked the weather forecast for today, I think the day was one of the better days. I think the rain's due to move in tomorrow, but today, nah, it was forecast to be a little bit cloudy, sunny spells, and the forecasted current wind speed for now should have been around 15 to 17 miles per hour coming in from the southwest, but that should subside by the evening to around about 5 to 6 miles per hour. It also changes direction as well. It starts coming in from a southeast direction, so when I get up here, I'm probably gonna split the difference and probably put the foot end or the head end of my tent pointing south, depending on what views I want to get. I tell you what, mind, it's kind of boggy underfoot here. Look at this. Like I say, at this moment in time, there's just a slight breeze, but once we get up here, it will change. Tell you what, it is steep like. I think we're just following this wall all the way to that bit there, and then we'll bear left and head up onto the top of Atb Peter. You can see where I've just come back, I'll come up from there. Yeah, that's just looking back. I've just parked in the little car park down there. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera. The little car park at the end of Atb Village. Stunning area this. I've done this walk before when I was down the Wainwrights. I came up this route as well, walked up here. That's why I knew it was steep. And when I was doing the Wainwrights, I came up on here. got up on Stony Cove Pike, which is Hartsop Dobbs. Hartsop Dobb. God, I need to learn how to speak. Hartsop Dodd's parent fell, and then from there we dropped down into the little col. I think it's called Threshwaite Cove or something stupid like that. And then we went up onto Thornthwaite Crag, where you've got the big trig point, and then we dropped down onto this one here, which is Grey Crag, and then back down to the car park. Like I say, this is just a short walk up, just steady away. There's no hurry. I think sunset tonight is 8:20. The time currently is 5 o'clock, so we've got plenty of time to get up here and then scope out a pitch and get the tent up and then have a nice chill out. Oh God, I'm knackered. The thing is, with it being steep straight out of the car, it doesn't take long for the views to start opening up. Just looking over here now, you just make out the Water in the distance, looking absolutely stunning. I think that'll be Arneson Crag there. Just over here, Placefell. I think this one will be, I think that might be Brock Crags, I think it is. Angletown will be further over in Angletown Pikes. I think that one just poking its head round the corner, I think that one might be the Knot. A few videos ago I was over in that direction. I was up on Kidsty Pike when I walked over Rough Crag. That was a decent camp as well. But yeah, like I say, we're going up to Hartsop Dodd. And please, it is only a short walk. Yeah, just in case you didn't know, Hartsop Dodd Top is a subsidiary of Caldale Moor, and I think when I read up, I think it was Alfred Wainwright that gave it its separate fell status. Yeah, he said the walk up here, it was a little bit monotonous, just like a path up a grassy hill, no boulders or rocks to scramble over, so he did find it a little bit boring. But when he got up there, he said the views were just something else. It was worth the walker making the attempt to get up here just to look down and look on Patterdale and Ullswater and all of the surrounding fells. Yeah, apparently it's a good viewpoint. So anyway, we'll get cracked on. There's the fighter jets out. Unbelievable. What a sight that was. Yeah, just looking back down there on the small village of Hartsop. Stunning little village that. Yeah, look at that. We've got the full shebang today. The filter house over there is just coming to view as well now. If you carry on up that path there, that'll take you round to Hazewater. That's a beautiful sight as well. Nice easy walk to do. A lot of people wild camp up there as well. Hey, I'm shattered. Couldn't have asked for any more with the weather like. It's absolutely spot on. There's the views there. Looking down onto Brothers Water. Look at that, absolutely stunning. And there's the Dovedale Valley. And just there, High Hartsop Dodd. Up there you're going to have Dove Crag and Hart Crag. That in front of us there's Hartsop above Howe. Just beyond it, there, St Sunday Crag. I've already pointed out Anderson Crag here, and then you've got Burks there. Absolutely stunning. What a class day. Well, we're heading up here now. Climb up that monstrosity. Hey, how are you then? Aye, it's certainly a calf burner, this one. Did I say this was tough going? It is, it's tough going. Considering there's supposed to be 15-mile-an-hour winds, there's barely a breeze at the minute. Enjoying it though. Shouldn't be far now. Oh, then let's go on. Good to be back out again. I haven't done any camping or filming for a while. Like for a good few weeks, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Just been taking a bit of a break from it. I've been out doing a couple of walks like, but that's about it. The path, it zigzags all the way up, just so that you're not going straight up. Still tough though. Just look back down from where we've came. Look at that view, man. Absolutely stunning. What's not to like about that, eh? Fantastic. Aye, I've had to lose a layer. The thing is now, I've stopped, took a layer off, and there's a little bit of a breeze now, and it is quite a cooling breeze. So, I'm going to have to get cracked on, get up here, and find somewhere to pitch. Because I'm ready for a can as well, to be honest with you. I'm parched. Just make out a cairn up there. Now I do know that there is a summit cairn, but the cairn isn't the highest point. I think the highest point is denoted by, I think, a fence post or something. Aye. I don't remember that, by the way. I did read up on it, but I think it is. I think it's a fence post that marks the highest point of Hartsop Dodd. We'll see when we get up here. Yeah, we're just walking alongside Grey Crag there. Could potentially come down that way in the morning. I'll see how I feel. I want to get back home pretty early because the missus wants to go out for a walk somewhere. I'll see how I feel. I might just do this one as an out and back. I'll see. what I thought was the cairn is actually the start of the wall. So we'll walk up alongside this wall now. I don't know which side though. This right hand side here looks more trodden, so I think we'll head up this way. Yeah, this is the cairn. Like I said, this isn't the true summit. We're looking for a fence post, and I think I've seen it just over there near the wall. So we'll have a walk over here. And we'll get tapped out here. This is the true summit of Atb Peter, 618 metres. And what tremendous views we've got off this. Look at this, man. So just looking over there in the distance, there's Thornthwaite Crag. You can just make out the giant pillar on the top, although it looks tiny here. You've got Stony Cove Pike over there. I've camped up there. That was a really good camp. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll leave a link for that video at the end of this video. But there's loads of places to pitch up here, loads of flat spots. I'm actually thinking about pitching just down near the cairn there. Yeah, the path does run pretty close to it, but I'll be up early in the morning and gone, and there's nobody in sight now, so I don't think I want to get disturbed. I'm going to have a look around and see if I can find somewhere to pitch anyway. But yeah, I'll just give you another quick look round here. So this one here, that's Middle Dod, and just beyond that you'll have Red Screes. That there's Scandale Pass. I've already pointed out High Atb Peter. But wow, look at this, man. Look at these views. Helvellyn up there. I've already pointed out Catsycam. Fairfield, Hart Crag, Dove Crag. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, Restod's over there. The Knot, Ramsgale Head, and then over there, High Street. Fantastic. Anyway, let's look for a pitch. I think I'm going to pitch me tent here. It's nice and flat here. Yes, the path runs here. You got the cairn there. But like I say, I'm the only one up here now. My plan is to get up nice and early in the morning for the sunrise, which I think is about 6 o'clock. So I'll be up well before the sunrise, and then as soon as the sun has risen, I'll get my gear put away and get on. I'm going to pitch it here. I'm going to get the tent pitched. Right, that's the tent pitched. Give you a quick look around. Looking class that. As you can see, I've brought the Fjellraven Abisko light one out with us tonight. And doesn't it look stunning? There's a few rocks under where I've pitched, like just where I needed a peg as well. Directly under the tent's alright, but no, I'm happy with that pitch, man. Spot on. And then when I was on about the sunset, it's clouded over. You can still see it there in the sky though. I think we will get some colours when the sun goes down. But no, I'm on that tent. Love it. I thought I'll have a break from the Hillyberg solo for a change. I haven't had this one out for a good while. I think the last time I had this one out was when I was up on Kidsty Pike. Aye, it was due a run out. Yeah, Anyway, I'm going to get all my gear in. Right, that's all my gear in the tent there now, so I'll give you a quick look round in a minute. I have swapped some of my winter kit out for some of my summer kit. The first thing that you can see is I've got my down jacket on. Now I've swapped out my mountain equipment light line jacket for the mountain equipment dew line this is, and I've had this a good few years. I don't even think they make them anymore, but this is about 300 grams lighter than the light line. As I've already mentioned, I brought the Fjallraven Abisko Light 1 tent out. This is around about a kilogram or just over a kilogram lighter than the Hilleberg. It does feel a little bit smaller inside than the Hilleberg, but I still like the tent. What else? Oh, the rucksack. I drag it out. I've swapped out the Osprey Atmos AJ65 rucksack for the Osprey Exos 48 rucksack, and again this is around about a kilogram lighter than the Atmos 65. So it was cramped today like, but as the weather gets a little bit warmer, we move into the summer months, I'll be able to swap my sleeping bag out, because again I brought the mountain equipment helium 600 sleeping bag. The bag I use in the summer is my Rab Neutrino Pro 300. So I've brought this out again. I've got the usual Thermarest Neo Air X-Therm mat. I haven't brought me closed cell 4 mat tonight either. I can't remember the make of it now. Here, Thermarest, the Thermarest Z-Lite. I haven't brought that tonight. I've got the little sit mat though. That's what I've got my backside plonked on. Well, if I bring you inside and give you a look at my gear, way up, get you in. So down the bottom of the tent there, I've got a bag there with all my nighttime gear in. I've got my waterproof jacket there. I think that's about it. In there, I've got my toiletries, some baby wipes. So if I need to go to the toilet through the night, I've got them, and I've got my little trowel in my rucksack. Looking down here now, there's all the food. So I've got the real Termat kebab stew. I've never had that one before, so I'm really looking forward to that. For my dessert, I've got a couple of Mr. Kipling. I think these are angel slices, I think. A chicken tikka slice for a snack. I'm going to have that in a minute. Some Fridge Raiders, spicy tikka, chicken bites. A couple of breakfast bars for in the morning. A couple of coffees there, coffee bags by Taylor's. Oh, I've got some cans of beer. Yes, if you're a regular to my channel, I have been off the drink, but I fell off the wagon. I was at a friend's 50th birthday party a few weeks ago, and I had a drink. Not a get load, but like I've said before, I don't drink a lot. I don't drink much at all, so a couple now and again isn't going to harm us, is it? So I've just brought a couple of little cans there. These are the Brewdog Juice Shack. That one's 4.8%. A Session NE-IPA. And a Brewdog Post Punk. That's a tropical IPA. So I think I'm going to have one of them in a minute, and I'll have me pasty. Hey. Got the usual Yeti mug there for me coffees. Brilliant bit of kit that. And I've got the West Side Adventures, I think it's called. West Side Adventures. I think there's the Featherlight 700 alcohol stove. So you've seen that before. While I'm on about my new stove, I don't know if you remember on my last video when I was up on Stony Cove Pike, I mentioned having the little white chopping board and some soldering mat, and I could still feel the heat going through them both onto my footprint, so I pulled the footprint back. Anyway, what I've done since, I've brought some titanium self-adhesive sheet, and I've stuck that onto the plastic board, and that can withstand direct heat on it up to I think 600 degrees, or radiant heat up to I think 1100 degrees. So I've tried that out at home and it seems pretty good. I still pair it up with the soldering mat. So yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to crack a can open and have me pasty. Right then, I'm going to put a brew on. I've just set up the cone for me Wildside Adventures stove. It's the Featherlight 700 stove by Wildside Adventures. I was saying West Side Adventures, but yeah, Wildside Adventures. Anyway, there's the 700ml pot, and there's me, I think 125ml of bioethanol fuel. And the other thing that I bought is a little measuring container, because it says you're supposed to put, I think, 30ml of bioethanol into the burner, and it was just guesswork. So I've bought this, and it measures up to 30ml, so I can measure it out accurately now. So that's what I'm going to do. I may as well boil the water up for me food and all, because I am getting a bit peckish now. And what time is it? You sharp forget track of time when the nights get lighter, don't you? It's 8:25 already, so yeah, I think I'm gonna boil some water up for me food. So I think I'd need a couple 100ml for me coffee, and probably about 300ml for me food. So you've got the measuring increments on the pot there. So I might have a can instead of a coffee. I'll have a can then a coffee, I think. Oh. Oh, nice. That takes about 9 minutes to boil. I'm not going anywhere, am I? Some nice colours in the sky. I'll give you a look when I put my drink down. Aye, looking spot on that. Other than a couple of people down at the car park, I'm not saying a soul today. I'm saying nobody up here. Well, that looks like my water's ready. Looks like it's boiling away there, so I'm going to get my food ready and get tucked in. Certainly smells nice in the dry form. Well, let's see how long it takes. 8 minutes. Right, that's my food done, so I'm going to give that a blast. Give it a final stir. Oh, it certainly smells nice. Right. Here it goes. Oh, lovely that. That. Piping hot. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh. Ooh. Right, I know you don't want to watch us eat, so I'm going to have this, have me can, have a bit chill, and I'll see you a bit later on. Catch you in a bit. Well, since we last spoke, I've been changing to me nighttime gear. Probably don't look any different, but yeah, I've got my merino wool leggings on, my merino wool top on. I've put a different fleece on there. I've got me Rab hot socks on there and my bedtime socks. So I'm all ready for bed. When I do go to bed, I'll whip my down jacket off and my trousers off, and I'll just sleep in my thermals. If I do get a bit cold through the night, I can always put my down jacket back on. But as far as taking some of my winter kit out, I haven't brought my down bottoms tonight either. So, but yeah, I'll be fine. I'm sat here with the door open at the minute, and I'm totally fine. I'm just about to open my spicy take chicken bites there. These a blast. Oh, that food was nice. Kebab stew, that was delicious. That. Aye, they're nice. Aye, that walk up the day, I actually forgot how steep it was. I remember when I did this walk, and with just a normal day pack on, I was knackered. But carrying me camping gear up the day, I think I was carrying about 15k. Nearly 3k, the being water. Then I've got my 2 little cans in there.
I think my bag base weight, when I weighed it this morning without me food in, without me drink, without any water, I think it was weighing in at I think it was just under 12 kilograms. I was after a new summer tent, something around about the kilogram mark. Been looking at the Durster Next mids. I've even been looking at the Terra Nova laser compact tent. Not the all season one, just the laser compact. Laser compact 2, I think that's around about a kilogram. I'm still and on about getting a trekking pole tent. I've had my trekking poles out a couple of times there now, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to get away with them. I don't know if they're just more of a hindrance. I've brought them today, but I had them strapped in my pack, and I will probably use them in the morning when I go back down to the van, just to ease my knees a little bit. But as far as getting a trekking pole tent, I don't know. We'll have to see. Hey, well, I think I'll put my boots back on, gone outside, stretch your legs, check all my guy lines over, because I haven't checked them since I put the tent up. Tell you what, man, the time doesn't half fly. Time is it now? It's 20 to 10 already. Where's the night gone? Like you say, I've had half a day today. I got home for about 1 o'clock. Had a bit of dinner at home, had a shower, got changed, and set up for beer for 2. I got here at about, I think it was about 4ish. By the time I messed on round the car and getting all my gear on and everything like that, I think I probably set off at about 4:30. And I didn't check the time, what time I got up here. I just know there was no hurry. Yeah, I thought I'd come up today, bank all the weekend, come up on the Thursday before the crowds descend onto the Lake District, because it does get absolutely chocker, bank all the weekends. I tend to give the Lake District a wide berth. I'm not fond of the crowds. I'm not antisocial out. I just get a little bit agitated with people. Well, I am. I'm going to get my boots on and have a look out. Well, I'm going to give the guy lines a check over. Aye, they're all right. Tell you what, man, I'm getting a little bit tired. I think I'm going to go and have a wee, and then I think I might go back in the tent, put the stove on and make myself a brew, and then I think I'll think about getting myself sorted and gone to bed. So I'm getting a little bit tired now. I've been up since 4:45 this morning, went to work for 6 o'clock. Aye, I'm going to go back in and make myself a brew. Well, that's the stove boiled, or the water boiled in the stove. I'm going to get one of my coffee bags out. There we go, in the pot. Add some water. Give this a stir. I've only had one of them cans tonight. There's the other one. Like I said earlier, I'm not a big drinker. I'm looking more forward to having me cup of coffee. What's wrong with this? No, I do like a good cup of coffee. A good decent cup of coffee anyway. Oh, hang on. Guess what I've got? The Yorkie! Get in there! I bet you thought I forgot all about it, eh? The good old-fashioned Yorkie bar. Howie, let's crack it open. Oh. Ooh, Get in there. Oh. Solid as a rock. The little things there. Just been looking over onto the distant fells. There must be a few people out tonight. You can see the head torches flashing. It's been a nice change getting the Fjell Raven out. It definitely is a little bit more cramped up inside. Not as much headroom. Like I say, here there, I'm keep knocking my head on here, popping my head back in and out. The Solo definitely does have a lot more headroom. But it's just nice to mix it up now and again, in it. Oh, this shouldn't be far off done this. Rubbish bag. Like us genuine wild campers always say, leave no trace, leave the place as you found it. And this is what it's all about. Getting all your crap, all your little bits of paper, and chuck them into your rubbish bag. Yeah, all my rubbish is in there, ready to go back down in the morning. Take everything back down that I came up with, and if I do find anybody else's litter, I'll also put that in my rubbish bag as well. Shouldn't have to, but it's the way it is, isn't it? Like I say, last week, me and the missus, we kept in the van down near Coniston, and the following morning, that was on the Friday night, on the Saturday morning we had a walk to Hodge Close Quarry and Cathedral Cave, and then along the Slater Bridge. And I put a few pictures on social media about all the rubbish that I found at the entrance to Hodge Close Quarry. There was one of them energy drinks cans, and then looked like a bus ticket or something, all just torn up. They've actually stood there and ripped it up and then just chucked it on the floor. What's that all about? I just really don't get it. People really annoy us. Got me milk. I had me coffee there. Keep it in one of them little zipper bags, just in case the milk leaks. And the moment of truth. Nice brew. Oh, that's proper good coffee, that. If you've never tried them and you like coffee, try the Taylor's coffee bags. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, really nice. Yeah, I'm liking me. Oh, I forgot the name of it again. Wildside Adventures. Yeah, that's it. Wildside Adventures. The Featherlight 700 stove. Absolutely spot on. A little bit fiddly to set up, but I am getting a little bit more used to it now. And like I say, yeah, it takes a lot longer to boil than gas, but you can be pottering on doing other things. Like I say, I was pottering on in the tent there, and before I knew it, the water in the stove was boiling, so no hardship. And it only weighs about, I think it weighed about something like 172 grams. That's including me fuel. That's compared to like 400 or 500 on me other stove. Yep, nearly forgot to eat the Yorkie. Well, I'm going to go and give the missus a ring, because I still haven't phoned her yet, just to see what she's been up to, and just let her know that I'm okay. So I'll speak to you soon. Well, I'm just getting off the phone to the wife there. I've had me Yorkie, and now I'm going to have a Mr. Kipling slice. Ooh. Coffee's still red hot and all. tell you what, man, what a beautiful night it is. A little bit chilly, but I think it was forecast to be around about 2 or 3 degrees. So, yeah, when you got all the right gear, you don't really feel it. Just my hands are cold. Yeah, I'm going to have this and then I'm going to brush my teeth. And then I'm going to call it a night, get my head down. Right, I'm going to get up I'm going to set my alarm clock for about 4:45 in the morning. Sunset's about 6 o'clock. I like to be up a good hour so I can start getting some of my stuff sorted out, getting some of it put away, and then hopefully get some decent pictures of a sunrise if there is one. And get my gear put away and get on off the fell. Nice, like. I may as well have the last one. See, it's carrying them back down, doesn't it, Mum? Right, I am. I'm going to get my stuff sorted out, get my tape brushed, and I'm going to get my head down. So, unless anything drastic happens through the night, I bid you good night and see you in the morning. Good night.
Well, good morning. The alarm clock's just gone off. It's 4:45. I don't know if you can hear that, but we have got a little bit of rain. It sounds like it's only light rain. That did come on early hours of the morning. I think maybe it's around about 1:30. I popped my head out and it was just light rain, just spitting on. So by the sounds of it, we aren't going to get a sunrise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up, get my clothes on, and I think I'll start packing some of my gear away, make myself a brew and have a little bit of breakfast. I'll just keep monitoring the weather. If we don't get a sunrise, then we'll just get packed up and leave. But no, last night I had a decent night's sleep. It was canny. I only woke up once or twice, but other than that, everything was fine. Nothing major happened. Inside the tent's pretty dry and all. There's no condensation. I've just opened this inner upper here. The outer fly is slightly damp, nothing major there. Anyway, I'm going to get up. I've come outside. The rain has stopped now, so that's a good thing. Tend a quick shake off any of the droplets of water off it. But looking up at the sky, there's still quite a lot of cloud cover. But I'm just looking over in the east region, and there's a bit of an orange glow on the horizon. So we may get a sunrise because the cloud is quite high up. So keep my fingers crossed and we'll see. Right, I'm going to get back in and I'm going to put the stove on and have a morning coffee and a cereal bar. See, it's a little bit windy outside there with the door flapping. I'm going to have to tie it back. I've got the stove on there, boiling some water for me morning coffee. I've just been checking the weather forecast on the Met Office app. It says wind speed is 15 mile an hour this morning. It's an easterly wind. We've got gusts of around about 21 miles per hour for this time of the morning. Temperature is 5 degrees, but with that bit of wind, that gives us a wind chill factor of 0, and it certainly feels like that. Happy Good Friday everybody, and happy Easter. Nice warm morning brew. Oh, you cannot whack it, can you? I forgot to mention, when I came out last night for a wee before I went to bed, I seen a light over here in the distance, and I'm thinking, what the hell's that? And I was looking, and obviously with it being pitch black, I thought, what the hell's that? Anyway, then I saw some movement. I thought, oh, I wonder if it's another wild camper. Anyway, I've getting up this morning. The camera's not going to pick it up, but just over here in the distance down there, yeah, there's another tent. So last night, I wasn't alone. I thought I had the felt up to myself. Yeah, we had neighbours. Ah, that wind's cold, mind. My hands are freezing. Down onto Brothers Water down there. Be all the Dovedale Valley, and just up there, Dove Crag, just up here. Dove Crag will be up there, and the Priest Hall. Wouldn't surprise me if there's somebody sleeping in there tonight or last night. God, it's freezing. I'm going back up to the tent. I've just been outside with my anemometer, checking the wind speed and temperature, and we had a constant wind speed of 20 miles per hour. We had a maximum, just get the anemometer here, a maximum of 24.9. The temperature is 5.2 degrees, and the wind chill was minus 1.5. So no wonder I was starting to get a bit cold out there. Just goes to show, always make sure you come prepared for the weather conditions and make sure you got the right gear. Like I said there, we've got constant wind speeds of 20 mile an hour, gusts of around about 24 mile an hour. Look at the tent. And the direction of the wind is hitting my tent side on. And that Fjallraven, it's standing strong. Yeah, see all this side bit here deflecting in. No, but the poles and guy lines and pegs are all doing the job. I've got the tent itself fastened down with the standard pegs that came with the tent. And I've got the 9-inch Eastern pegs used in the guy lines. Yeah, at the minute, the side of my tent is taking the brunt of the wind. But originally, the wind direction last night was supposed to be blowing in from the southwest and moving to the southeast this morning. So, earlier on yesterday when I was on about pitching my tent, I said I wanted to point it so either the head end or the foot end was pointing south, just to split the difference. But my tent, I've actually pointed it to the southwest purposely for the views over here and for watching the sunset, which we didn't really get. Anyway, getting up this morning, the wind direction has changed from a southeasterly direction to an easterly direction, and like I say, that's why the tent's getting its side on, but it's holding okay. Right, I've packed all my gear away there. Tent's all clear, empty. Checked all the pockets, both sides. Made sure I've left out in the tent. I've put everything in my bag. Bag's all packed there. So now all I need to do is drop the tent and get down off the fell. I had the camera on time lapse to see if we were going to get a sunrise, but as you can see, just all cloud. It looked promising for a moment when we had the orange glow over the horizon, but nothing materialised. But I'll check the time-lapse footage when I come to do the editing. If there's anything worth putting on, then I'll put it on the screen. So anyway, I'm going to get this tent dropped, get it put away, and we'll make our way back down to the van. Well, that's the tent packed away. I didn't record us doing that. You've seen us take tents down plenty of times before. The wind's up and it was a little bit of a nightmare taking it down, so I wanted to be careful when I was taking it down, making sure that I didn't damage the tent in any way. The tent actually just got stuffed in the bag rather than folding it. There was no way I was getting that folded and put away, so it's just stuffed in the bag. I'll sort it out when I get home. But anyway, I've given the area a once over, made sure I've left no rubbish, made sure I've left no pegs, left everything as I found it, and that's the way it should be. So it's just the usual, leave no trace. Anyway, I'm going to get down off this fell because it's pretty wild up here now. So, and it's freezing. Anyway, let's get going. Really enjoyed that camp last night. Like I said yesterday, I haven't been out for a while. Well, I haven't been out camping for a while and I haven't been out recording for a while. Just had a little bit of a break from it.
But no, I definitely enjoyed it. See the car park down there, that's always a good sight to see when your car's still there. Yeah, it's a canny steep descent coming down here, so I'm just taking it steady way. You don't realise how steep this is until you're coming back down it. Think might have getting them planes there. Every time I went to get the camera out yesterday, they'd gone. I could just hear them in the distance. I thought, I heard them earlier, but nothing came through. Then I just heard them, and I thought, they're coming through here this time, so got them. Aye, that's where we were yesterday, up there. Hello! 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 Nearly missed them again. The last one there came up via past your bottom. That doesn't sound right. Past your bottom. But yeah, that's what it's called. Past your bottom and past your back. Well, I'm not too far from the van now, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. Yesterday, I had a fantastic walk up to Hartsop Dodd. Absolutely brilliant walk. It was a tough walk, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Weather was spot on. The camp was absolutely fantastic. Again, the weather was brilliant. However, we did get a little bit of rain through the night, which did wake us up at one point, but I sharp got back off to sleep. The wind got up this morning, which was forecast. Like I said, it was up to around about 20 mile an hour.
which may take the tent down a little bit of a struggle, but I managed okay. But all in all, it's been absolutely fantastic and thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's just what I've needed. But anyway, I'm going to get back to the van now, get all my gear off and head off home. So if you've enjoyed this video, why not give us a like, give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments about the video or any advice, fire away in the comments and I will get back to every single one. If you want to receive notifications of future videos, then why not hit the subscribe button? It doesn't cost you anything. Anyway, we're going to get off, so until next time, get yourself out in the great outdoors, stay safe and leave no trace. Catch you later.